Hi everybody, Heidi-The, your Yorkshire crafter. How are you doing on this glorious day, 18th of May, but it is actually, I'm filming on Saturday the 26th of April, but I'm doing this one now because I'm trying to film as I go along, and I don't know what I'm doing on the 27th of April, but I know what I'm doing on the 18th of May, so there you go. Right, so it was a lady in group that got us in touch with a lady called Melissa from Morva Crafts. I presume that's how you pronounce it, Morva Crafts. I'd never heard of it, I'm not going to lie. But it was when we was all after the All and Create dogs and cats. So I ended up talking with Melissa, to-ing and fro-ing, and we decided we'll come together and do something for you guys. So we're going to use Gina K Vintage Spring. This is from the new release in April. But I've only just been able to get this in now, so this is my fault that it's a bit later. But it doesn't matter. It's whether it's a new release or not. It doesn't really matter. Oh, that's me messing with bits. But I'm just going to show you. So this is the one from the new release. So let me get the rest of it out. Let me move these bits. Where is my stamp set? There it is. So you get your stamp set, and as far as I know, Gina is the only place that sends you. Look at how thick the board is. I mean, you might not be able to see it on there, but I love that she. Oh, that's got a new board on. They don't normally come on this one, or I haven't seen it anyway. So she's the only one that sends magnets out. They come in a plastic bag. You put them on the magnet. It's not hard to do, is it? You don't have to cut them apart. They're already cut apart, and it'll be no surprise to anybody. Everybody knows how much I love Gina K. Always have. I've never read it. I love her. She's one of the people that I followed right at the very beginning. So by coming together with Melissa and Morva Crafts, Melissa has given us a giveaway, which will be drawn tonight. And the giveaway is exactly the same as what I've got. Stamp and, I think you die. Oh, stamp and die bundle. So you've got the die set in there as well. This is a fantastic giveaway. So there will only be one prize tonight. But how fantastic is it? Now, what I'm going to say is it's very hard for us in the UK. This will be worldwide, by the way. It's very hard for us in the UK to get Gina K at a discount price. I mean, we just can't. We can't get it. We can order when things go in the sale from Gina, but with the silly cost of import tax and all that, it's not easy for us. It's really hard. So I do envy you all over there. But Melissa has offered us a 10% discount. I should have wrote that on. I end up confusing myself. If you use the code Heidi, TYC, the Yorkshire Crafter, Heidi TYC 10, you will get 10% off Gina K products only. We've tried the companies before to get a discount that are in the UK but selling American makes, and they won't do it because the profit margin's so small, and I get that. I totally get that. So this is a fantastic deal. I absolutely love my master layouts. You can get them now with 10% off. You're never going to get this again. It doesn't sound a lot to some people. To me, that's fantastic, and it's mega. So you've got from 18th of May to 24th to use your 10% discount. Seriously, have a look at the Gina K stuff that she's selling, and look at your master layouts. It's the one thing I could never, ever, ever do without in my craft room. So take a look. We'll talk about it again tonight on the live, but for now, I'm going to crack on and we're going to use this stamp set. Amazing. If you've forgot it, just give me a message. If you're in group, it'll be in group anyway. If you're not in group, we have a Facebook group, Heidi-The Crafter. You're welcome to join. No selling, no promoting. You must have a Facebook picture, a profile picture, and you must answer all the questions to get in. That's it. And we do say, if you're going to come in and post your cards, come back and check and see what comments you've got and just say a thank you, even if it's just one thank you to everybody. It's really nice to be polite. You do find that some don't do that, but it is nice to be polite. So we're going to crack on. First thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp the text. This is a fantastic set. I'm going to show you ways to use it in different ways, but also I'm hoping, if I get the time, I'm going to look at see what Melissa's got for sale from Gina K, and I'm going to use some of it on the live. This is providing August to plan. Use some of it on the live, so that you get an idea of what else you can do. Right, I'm doing two. I'm not making two cards up, but we're putting ink on them, and I'm going to take whichever one I like best. That's got a mucky mark, so that's not a good start. It's quite a very clean, simple card. Now there's a couple of bits of embossing we're going to do, so I'm going to do that first and get it out of the way. This is going to be white embossed with super fine detail by Ranger, and then I'll show you the other bit as we go along. So I'm going to stamp this on both in the middle. Yeah, I'm going to have quite a bit of waste, but this is already cut and it gives me time to play. We're using Pink Frog watercolour card. Now then, there is a way. That's it. I've gone by these DDGNG to see which way up's the right way. So I'm just going to put it in the middle because it gives me more room to play with what I want to do. So what we are doing is emboss resists, but only a little bit. We're not doing a full-on panel with it. I think this is an absolute beautiful card that we're making. Well, they both got their anti-static, didn't they? So that's good. Perfect. I'll just put that out away a minute. Yeah, she's got some fantastic stuff on the site. Again, things I've not looked at before, so that'll be me having a nosy again. Although I must admit, I've done very, very well with not buying. Obviously I've bought some, but nothing like I was doing. Not yet anyway. I bought some different mediums, which I didn't really want to go down that route, but I have, and only because there was one thing I wanted to try. You might have even seen it by yet, but just in case you haven't, I'm not going to mention it. That looks pretty good to me. You can actually see it. I don't know if oh yeah, you can see that there. Oh, there you go. So I just took out the excess powder that was round it. Do the same with, oh dear, I don't know where I stamped it. Was it on this side? Yes. It helps if you remember, doesn't it? I don't mind, I've only just done it. I'm not a fan of white embossing powder, but styles like this needs the white. You can use a clear and it'll trap this colour underneath it, but I wanted white. So that's what we've gone for. Put this away. Right, well, before we do that, we're also going to want, now then, I need a little piece of card. I'm going to use the butterfly, and I'm going to use the hello friend. I did have a piece of card out ready for this bit, but there you go. So I just want a little bit of Super Smooth from Pink Frog. Actually, I can do them together, can't I? So these are going to be done with clear embossing powder, but they're going to be stamped in Nocturne, Versafine Clay. I'll put it over here as well, just to see which comes out best. And then we'll heat them all up together then. There's one of my pads that's still a bit dead. Although I think I've got the, oh I have got the, oh I showed it last time. I've got the re-inker, I just haven't done it yet. Let's see how this comes out. Good job of work keeping it like that, innit? Hello friends upside down. Managed to get my watch back on, but it's still, my wrist is still so swollen. Look at that. It never did that before. The swelling just never went down properly from breaking it. Oh yeah, that'll do it, but I'll do another one anyway. These are staying black and white, which makes it even easier for you. You've got to love this card. I absolutely love it, I really do. And it's so simple. Should do it. That'll do. Honestly, if you could see my craft room now, it is an absolute disgrace. You want to see what's behind here. I've got about 4 different projects going on. And I've just said it's Saturday the 26th of April right now. And I'm trying to work on stuff for the live tomorrow. Yeah, it's not going the best. Right, I've put them away. You can go see, I've not even got anywhere to put a pad anymore. So these want to go with clear. What I've got out here is all paints. Being on the gel press again. Now, because we are keeping it black and white, I'm not bothered if there's any loose bits. Stand that there a second. That's my petate powder. Right, I'm just going to heat these up. There she goes. And we'll do the words as well while we're at it. There, can you see that white? It's really lovely. Just make sure it's all. My hands are, sorry, my hands are absolutely black and yak. I've got paint stuff drying, so I thought I'd do this while they're drying. Just making sure that all the powder's taken. Right. This one will cut out now. I'm going to use the little machine, so it needs to be cut down a bit more. So I'm going to take the butterfly. I don't need both, so I'm just going to go for this one. Looks best. Use my Craft Perfect. I get this off Amazon. It's my favourite tape. So I'm going to line that up. If you're new to Gina K, seriously, you need to check her out. Her stuff's amazing. What I do like about Gina is she's no airs and graces, and it's not fancy work that she does. She keeps it all quite, well, I want to say doable. I don't know if that's the right kind of word. Her cards are very doable, and that's why her stamp sets are what they are. That should hold. I think that's on straight. It'll do. See if we can get them through together. Looks like. Perfect. Perfect. Ah, brilliant. Love it when a plan comes together. Put them back on that. I've been cutting the bird out from this release. Right, that can go back away. Right, so we've got what we need to go on it after. So if we bring these in now. Now then, I want a pen just to make sure, because we're only using that bit anyway, that tells me that that's the top. That's the top as well. Otherwise it would be upside down. Not that I'd be able to see it anyway. Well, I wouldn't, it's not something I'd look at if I'm honest. Right, now I want quite a fat brush. This is my Flyden brush. These are Amazon. If you want anything, you're just going to have to let me know. I'll try and remember to put stuff in the bottom. Now, we are going to use my master layout. See, I went through, I was looking for something and I came across 16 and 18 that I hadn't even used. So I got it out to use it. So we're going to use that frame there. I'll get it out now. So this is Master Layout 18. My normal uses are, I don't have them all. I use one all the time. Number 2. Number 8 is V7B5s. You have to have a look on website. Morva. So what I want is I want my ink to stay in there. I'm not bothered if it comes onto frame like this. So that gives me, putting that in there gives me a rough idea of where I want my paint to be. So what I'm going to do, I'd like to keep it quite contained. Oh, so busy. So I'm going to put plenty of water on, but just in that bit there.
Hello.
Hi, Toba. So I'll go with that bit. And all I'm going to do is take, I'm using Andy Skinner Inkology, so I'm using Skinner's Gold, Golden Green and Turquoise Blue. So I'm going to empty the dropper out, but I'm going to drop just a little bit where I can see the water is. Actually, what I should have done, I'll put some water in here so we can do it straight away. So there's no order to it about. You're going to get a different look each time. Then I'm going to use the turquoise. How gorgeous is that? And then I'm going to put a bit of the golden green in. That should do it. So you don't need like, you could do this with your ink pads. Just put your ink on here first and pick it up wet. So although my brush is wet and it's not sogging wet now, I'm just going to try and move it around a little bit. I don't want to cover it all, so it is a bit of some kitchen towel. It's just a case of playing about, moving it about. It's like I want the orange to come into that bit of blue, and you're going to pick some of it up as well in a minute. So it's just like moving it down bits. I don't know what I think of that one. I think I like this better already. So you are literally, now I'm going to pick that bit up there. I'm going to pick a lot of it up in a minute. Now, this is what I'm looking for. I want it to stay in the frame. I think I like this one. But I also think I want to drop in a little bit of orange. I might regret this. I like that. So you're literally just touching it with your brush, and it'll do the rest itself. Now I'm going to pick up the pulls. And it's the colour it leaves underneath that we're after anyway. That's amazing. I love it. I like that. Neither of them will get wasted, they both get used. How gorgeous that is. That's all you need. In fact, I'm liking that one better now. There you go. Just shows, doesn't it? But when I pick all the ink off this, I might see it differently. Oh, yeah. So I'm not drying it with my heater. I am literally... I might dry it in a minute, but you need to get that ink up first. Otherwise, you're going to push it round, and it's not what I wanted. Look at that. Fantastic. I'm over the moon with that. I am absolutely over the moon with that. Both of them. Look at them colours. Now, doesn't the writing look absolutely beautiful through it? Right, now we want that frame. I'm just wondering whether to dry it off or not. Let's give it a dry from behind. Just be careful because that gets real hot. Right. Now, I want it central. So you are going to have some of the writing on this frame here, all the way around. That's part of it. That doesn't matter to me. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. They both are. Oh, I want to cut the both out. I'll just go with the one. So I'm looking at where my writing is, trying to make it equal across the top. That looks quite equal across the bottom as well. And it looks straight. So fasten this down. And I will put that through my die machine, which is my Platinum 6, by the way. I know a couple of people asked me this week which one I use. So this is how easy and simple this card is. We're not using that. That's your little panel. I'm going to put this back in the last layout. See, this is another one. The magnet comes with it. Oh yeah, I want that bit as well. I want the bit that's stuck in there. Gosh, I'd have been looking for that in a minute. There's a lot to this and all, isn't there? I like a frame die. And all the pretty patterned ones you've got. Lovely. But we're not here to look at that. Right, I'm using This is darker than what I wanted, but I'll show you the one I did originally because I really like that card. Just make sure the writing's the right way up. That's a G. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's that way up. So I want to stick that down. I didn't get my glue ready. Where's my... Oh, see, I've got that much on here. This belongs to my glue press, but I'm still waiting to fill it yet. And again, I've got that in front of me. It is a bit more awkward when you've just had heat on it a few times. So give it straight again. Which way up was it? So this is just there just for making sure I got it in the right place. Could do with budging up a little actually. Can always take some off the bottom, I'm not worried about that. That looks good to me. Now with the frame, I'm going to use now you haven't seen me use this for a long time. This is the Pink Frog double-sided foam. You see me use the big square ones more than anything. But I thought this just fits the right size. And I'm not wasting any bits, so that can go down as well. Same again. Don't know where all fluff's coming from. You can actually cut it out with more card, instead of using foam tape, because it cuts it perfectly the same, because you're using the die. If you cut 3 panels out of scrap white card, you've got the perfect panel with the perfect height on it. It's actually easier than doing what I'm doing now. So I'm going to take the release tape off, and I am going to put glue on this time to help us get it in the right place. I've been up here all day. I am absolutely shattered. We wasn't even going to do the live tomorrow. We need some sleep. Although she's doing very well as Lola. But, it's Andy that's, oh, we'll be okay, don't worry. Last time he wandered off, didn't he, and didn't come back. Left me solo. Told him he's not allowed to do that. So I'm just putting a little bit of glue on so we've got a bit of give. Let's try that. So it's very, very simple, basic card. Now then. Which way was which? That way, because it's got a G. So what I want to do, I'm going to pull it a bit towards myself. Make a great shaker. I'm hoping that looks good to me. Let's squash 2 out. Look at that. All that glue. Dries clear anyway, so I'm not bothered. Just didn't expect it all. I didn't even put that much on. It's okay. Right. I'm saying it's okay, but it's stuff like that that really it annoys me. Even though I know you're not going to see it. Crazy. There we go. See, told you wouldn't even notice. Right, now we're going to take our butterfly I'm just going to use some of these. This will do. Now then, that should hopefully fit down the yay wing. Hey, that's perfect. In fact, I don't even think I've put, no I haven't, I've just looked at the other card and I haven't even put it on that bit. Can see me being asleep before we have tea. And the whole reason we've kept these black and white is one, because I find it so much easier to use black and white die cuts. Don't have to faff with colouring. And two, because your colouring's already there. So these stand out perfect. So I'm going to put the butterfly, and the fact that you've embossed it gives it that cool look to it anyway. I'm just going to put it there. And the hello friend, I am going to take one of these. I don't know if I'll be able to get it. Let's see. Might get a tiny bit there. Just right thickness these are. I think I'm pushing it a bit now. I think I'm getting a headache from all them paint fumes. That should do that. The release paper on these is really quite easy. Saying that, I ain't used them for such a long time. I've just started getting them out again now. You try and cut back on the things that cost you a lot, don't you? It's such an expensive hobby. Right. And this one will go just that way, straight. Just there. And then last thing, I've got, these are called Gina K Disco Ball sequins. So I'm going to put a couple of these on. I'm going to glue as I go along, I think, because I know I want one down here. I've already got the other cards, so I know what I want to do. I mean, the colouring's not exactly the same, but the idea is the same. So I'll go one in here. I don't like how wet that is. That one. These are fantastic in light. That'll be why she called them disco balls, won't it? Let's have a look. Let's go one up here. I'm putting 5 on. I could put these all over on Projects May. I say I'm not a sequin fan as a rule, but sometimes you just need them. Now then, I'm going to put one here. The idea was to just put them on white bits, but I don't have as many white bits on these. Now that's a bit smaller. Oops. Still stuck. And then I'll have one. I'm going to go here. Here. Perfect. Just put these over there before they get mixed up in anything else. Oh, that's green water. Clean my brush, get it into shape. And that, my dears, is a nice, quick, simple card. And it is, if you think, oh, wait a minute. I've got to put the inside in. If you think that we talked at the beginning, I don't know if that's straight. Is that straight? It is now, isn't it? So, I'm going to put this on the inside. That's why I'll have to write it out again for tonight. Morva Crafts, Heidi TYC 10. So it gives you 10% off Gina K. So screenshot this, I'll write it down. And you've got from 18th of May, which is today, to the 24th of May. It really is worth it because you'll never get 10% off Gina K again in the UK. We just can't get it. We can't get hold of it. And that's a fantastic bargain for us. That's it. Oops, we can't get it, so... Oh, look, somebody's in for a right treat. It's on the side. So I'll show you the card that I did and why I wanted the lighter background. This is the one I did. I didn't dummy run it or anything. I just played and did it, and I loved how it came out. So I thought, right, that'll be my first card then. There you go. So you'll never get the same background. But I just love that white in between. So there you go, guys. There's your first one out of that kit. There will be more, don't worry. I'll show you how to use it. And somebody tonight is going to win it. All there, waiting for you. So I'm going to go, and I will catch you tonight. And good luck, everybody. Love you. Bye.